Yeah, that's what it is.
Right about now would be the time when we would be introducing the MalcoCast. Yes, what is up, guys? Los Heath and Anthony here with the MalcoCast, and today we're talking about a story that we saw everywhere, basically, and that is the story of one of our favorite bands, Korn. Apparently, the bass player Fiedly has had to remove himself from their summer tour, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and support the MalcoCast. It's cheap, it's free, you can do it from your cell phone, and we would really appreciate it, guys. We would really appreciate it. But first, we're going to say what's up to Heath and Anthony. What is up, guys? It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. How is your day going so far?
What's up, y'all? It's good. It's good. Busy, that's for sure.
And none of the cool kids are subscribing, so do it.
Right.
Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm just hanging out Tuesday, man. Another day, rolling with it.
It's Tuesday. Yesterday, you guys practiced, yeah?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was close. It's Father's Day. And happy belated Father's Day to all of the Malco dads out there. And all of the, Malco crew out there as well. So
right
this Fiedly story, man, it's really mysterious to me. I guess he came out on Instagram and said that he has fallen into some bad habits again, and that he has to remove himself. Oh, he was actually asked to remove himself to take care of himself from this tour. What do you guys make of this whole situation?
Yeah, it's interesting because I remember there was a documentary out a while back, and he talked about, his substance abuse stuff and how it kind of, when he was under the influence, he kind of became that guy that, nobody wanted to be around sort of thing. And he just was real, he'd get real aggressive and just that whole thing. So, it's interesting. I mean, it definitely, it sucks, man. It's like, it sucks to hear that, especially for, he's been in the band for 26, 28 years, however long they've been around, which is just insane. So it just sucks if something like that would happen.
From my perspective, dude, I'm a huge fan of the band, dude. Like, I've pretty much ridden with them since, the first day I ever heard them, They had a few lean years in there, but, as a fan and as a musician, like, I just hope, whatever demons he's battling, whatever he's going through, I hope he can figure it out, man, because he's a huge part to their sound, and he's a huge part of their live experience too. It's like, yeah, they'll get somebody dope to replace him, and it'll be, they'll sound amazing, but there'll just be something a little bit missing, like just a little bit of that, his flavor, So
yeah,
I wish him well, man, and I just hope that he can, he bounces back and gets back with his boys again soon,
Yeah, no, I think that you guys are correct. I think that he's got some substance abuse issues happening. I remember reading his autobiography, and I also read Head's autobiography as well. And both of them have struggled with substance abuse issues, and I think that this is what is happening now with them, and hopefully he figures it out. It didn't sound like to me that they were going to be canceling, and I think that's a good thing for the fans and everything.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because it's you talked about Head. It's reminiscent. He stepped away from the band for quite many years, and it was along the same lines. I mean, his meth addiction and just pills, and he if you watch his documentary, it's what he was going through was crazy. So I mean, if anything, it's like, okay, well, he was able to step away, get himself right, and then he ended up stepping back in eventually. So I don't think this is necessarily it sounds to me like he's just stepping away for a period of time. It doesn't sound like it's necessarily a permanent thing. So hopefully he's able to step away for a while, get himself right, and then, jump back in. And, who knows, maybe during that time he writes, a whole new Korn album for him.
as a member of a band, I've never had an issue where a fellow band member has had substance abuse issues. And I'd like to think that if I was ever in a band like that and I noticed that one of my band members were having those kind of issues, that I would speak up and I would try to help them and say, hey, yeah, you need to take some time off and take care of yourself, because it's just not going to happen with you in this condition. And so I think it's good on Korn for them to have taken care of Fiedly and have said, you need to just focus on your health, on your family, and get yourself ready to tour again. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Hopefully you guys have never,
Well, I was just going to say, I've been in a band with people who have used, dude, I'm not going to bring up names, but, we've had members who have stolen from us, who were addicted to meth. And, I've been, there's current members that have been on shit,
mm-hmm.
in time. And, it's,
Is that just the cost of doing business, of being part of a rock group? What do you think?
I think sometimes it's just the scene you get caught into, dude. You get caught in the moment, and
Well,
but dude, it's just hope you just hope you find your way out of it, dude. Really, you really do. So.
Yeah, and I don't think there's an artist out there who hasn't had a couple of beers before a show. I know my ritual was having peppermint schnapps, a couple of shots of peppermint schnapps to loosen up the vocal cords, and then maybe a beer or three, right before the show, just to loosen up. And
well, dude, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but so I just wanted to say, I wasn't speaking about anybody but myself. So because dude, for a while there, dude, I was a huge drinker before we would go on stage, dude. It became a big problem. It was a big addiction for me, dude, where people were kind of scared for me there for a while, dude, so. Yeah. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was just going to say that, I don't know any musician out there who can just go on there, without that little edge that alcohol gives you. When you get to that point, the Korn level, then you're going to have access to all kinds of stuff you've never had access to. And it's easy to fall into that trap. And so, like you said, I hope Fiedly figures it out and, gets himself healthy and clean. And he's going to be part of one of the biggest rock tours of the summer. I'm glad that they are not going to be canceling that, because there's a lot of Korn fans out there and Stain fans that are looking forward to the show.
I'm actually interested to see who they get to fill in for Fiedly, while he's on hiatus, because a few years back, I think maybe he was going through something, and they actually got Robert Trujillo from Metallica. They got his son to fill in for Fiedly.
Wow.
And at the time, I think he was 12 or something like that. He was hella young, dude. So he was up there playing with Korn. So I'm interested to see for this tour who they get, to fill in for Fiedly. I would love to go see. I want to go see this this tour because I want to see Stain. I love Stain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Luckily, they're not canceling, and there are, there's tons of shows out that's been announced, guys. What are you guys looking forward? I know that Thrice recently announced they were going on tour, and I'm a big Thrice fan, so
me too.
I'm going to hit up the Berkeley show. I know they're coming to Berkeley, and
dude,
cool.
Let's go, Carlos. Me and you.
Yeah,
we'll all go,
dude.
Yeah, let's all go.
We'll do a show from there.
Yeah,
we'll do a MalcoCast from the fucking Thrice show.
Why not? We could do it live.
Dude, I would love to go see anything that has Thrice in it, anything that has the Deftones in it.
Yeah.
I would love to see. Dude, I'm not a big festival guy anymore, man. I'm not. I can't go out there all day long and sit there, and I'm not into it, man. I loved them when I was a kid, but I don't know, man. It's too many damn people, and it's too many. It's just, I love the music still. but I don't know.
So if somebody were to say, hey, here's a couple of tickets for Bottle Rock, both days, would you like not accept them?
I would probably like accept them, but like if I'm only going to see the headliners, dude, I'm not going to be out there all day. You know, like
Yeah.
I've had, the way they do these festivals now, dude, is like, I mean, it's brilliant. They used to do them all in one day, all these bands, but now they're like, oh, we'll sprinkle some of these over here, we'll sprinkle some of these over here, like, and it's so yeah, dude,
it's crazy. Well, speaking of Bottle Rock, you got it's kind of you got Guns N' Roses, Stevie Nicks, Foo Fighters, Miley Cyrus, Megan Thee Stallion. Like it's kind of it's pretty eclectic. I mean, typically Bottle Rock is fairly eclectic, but it's pretty interesting. It's crazy because I feel like that that's all it is now, is just festivals. I feel like bands are less apt to go on tour, and they just basically spend the summer, going to all these festivals, which I guess in one sense, maybe it's easier logistically, because then they're not having to, put any of that together, and there's already, the stage is there, the crew's there, everything, you know what I mean? They just got to basically show up, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe it makes sense, but it just seems like it's crazy. I was reading an article and they were naming off all these festivals, and I'm like, I don't remember that back in the day. I remember back in the day when, Lollapalooza and Ozfest and some of those first started, and that seemed like that was the beginning of it. Man, it's out of control.
The Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny because I do want to go to Aftershock, dude, but I really want to go to the first night because you got Limp Bizkit playing.
Yeah.
But you also got, I believe, Testament and Exodus playing, like Bay Area thrash legends, dude. Like, to me, that's the most appealing night, the first one, dude. Like, I really, but I think it's sold out.
Oh, wow. It is such a relief, though, that everything is opening back up again, and they're scheduling all these shows everywhere. I think that's an awesome thing. You were speaking of the Deftones earlier, and they are also touring. They'll be on tour this summer. That's another good act that I definitely want to catch. I might want to catch Guns N' Roses too, just because I've never seen them.
I hate Guns N' Roses, but I do kind of want to see them, dude. I do feel like I need to see them once in my life, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not a GNR fan, dude. Never been, but
just not doing it for you, huh?
Yeah, dude. The knees, not my thing, dude. But as a music fan, I would love to see Guns N' Roses. I'm not a Marilyn Manson fan, but I've seen him in concert before. So yeah. I would go see Guns N' Roses, dude. It'd be tight.
I've had my eye on a little smaller festival. It's called Chain Fest. But because Circus Survive is on there, Anberlin, and then a band I used to love called Envy on the Coast, which I had no idea they were even playing again. And I saw them on there. So, and it's down south somewhere, so it's pretty close by. I was like, maybe it's just a one-day thing, though. It's not nearly as big as a lot of these other ones, but there's tons. There's so many festivals out there. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, speaking of shows that are opening up, you guys have a show coming up on July the 4th. I imagine that you guys are just super pumped to play that. Tell us about the show.
Yeah, for sure. We've been amped. I mean, we've been spending the last, year or almost a year now, just kind of going in the studio and getting stuff done. And I think we're kind of that point where it's like, we're ready to kind of wrap up the album and get out and play and let people hear it. Cause, we feel like it's some of the best music we've ever written. So we want other people to hear it too. And, so it's going to be cool. It's just going to be, Downtown Vacaville, basically in the middle, in somebody's front yard. Basically, we're taking over. He called it. He said, "Here's the day on the green." It was pretty funny. It's going to be a blast, though.
Yeah, dude, and it's open to everybody. You know, it's not just a private house party. It's open to the public. You know, like it's gonna be legit, dude. Like it's gonna be a banger, dude. But like to piggyback on what Heath was saying, dude, like yeah, dude, we've been doing this writing process and recording process for well over a year, dude. Like, and I think we're all just kind of chomping at the bit to see if these songs are as good as we think they are. You know, like we're ready to rock, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the show information. So if you guys have it, yeah, you know, let us know.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I'd love to see who. I'd love to hear from some of you out there that, you know, are planning on coming out, and you know, we're excited. It's gonna be a little mixture of the old stuff and a lot of the new stuff. So I think everybody's gonna be pretty happy.
Yeah, and maybe some surprises here and there. You know, you never know. You never know. Some fireworks.
That's right.
Of the musical kind.
No fireworks in Vacaville.
Fireworks. That's right. No fireworks.
I said of the musical kind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's yeah, of the musical. Big league there. Let's see if I can pull up the show information. No, but aside from that show, are you guys planning any other shows?
I believe we have another show that we're doing. It's going to be a little small, intimate show. It's kind of like come see the studio. We're going to do a live show at Puss Cavern, and it's going to be like 30, like a little small crowd, maybe 30 to 40 people.
Awesome.
It's gonna be live recorded, so you know it'll be like a live show, and we hope to get some people out for that too. You know, our Sacramento people that can't maybe make it to Vacaville to come see us. You know, like you'll have your chance. I don't want to give the date just yet because I'm not 100% sure of the date just yet. So
okay, well as soon as we know the details, we'll make sure that we post that. So the 4th of July show, it's Tony's 4th of July Blowout 2021. Malcontent, One Sharp Mind with special guest Jim Rowdy. It starts at noon, and the address is 500 McKnight Lane in Vacaville. You're encouraged to bring your chairs, bring your sunscreen, bring your Malcontent shirts, bring your
dancing shoes,
and your snacks. Bring the family, and come out and support the band, guys.
Yeah, dude. Like, I think there's going to be a bunch of people that try to get into the Creek Walk to see the fireworks that are going to get turned away because they have to pre-register. And so we're another great option. We're right down the street on their way back to their cars, pissed off.
Well, we're going to try to brighten up their day. We're going to be giving out stickers and a few other surprises out there for everybody to come and enjoy, and it's going to be a family atmosphere. Malcontent's going to be there, One Sharp Mind, Jim Rowdy. It should be a fun time, and we can't wait to see.
There's going to be a dunk tank.
Yep, there'll be a dunk tank.
Are you getting into dunk tank though? That's what I want to know.
I will after we get done playing. Hell yeah, I will definitely get the dunk tank, dude. Like,
we need to get Yayo into dunk tank, dude.
You don't want to see that, dude. His hair will fucking poof.
That's right. You know,
Yayo's hair is hella curly, dude. He be straightening that shit. I'm just jealous. I'm just jealous because I want it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to do it for the MalcoCast today, guys. And, we really appreciate you guys tuning in and supporting us and subscribing to the channel. Can't wait to see everybody on July the 4th. A big shout out to everybody who's tuning in and supports us from my end. What about you guys?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody that's been buying the merch. You talked about it, and if you haven't gotten your Malco shirt yet, go get it. There's men's and women's shirts. There's even babies onesies. There's all kinds of stuff on there. So go check it out. It's threadless.com or threadless.malcorocks.com. Or you can go on the socials and it'll have the link there. But go check it out.
Yeah, I think it's malcorocks.threadless.com. I think. We'll post the link in the description to this video. How's that?
Yeah, dude, definitely. I want to say thank you to all the people who pay attention to our little podcast here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, dude, everybody that's just kind of supporting us, we appreciate the hell out of it. We're learning on the fly. So, we love you guys, appreciate you.
That's going to do it for today, guys. Peace.